Well, they are both from Wellspring, Cori Terry and Dancers, and it's Marissa. She's the Associate Artistic Director and Dance Academy Coordinator, along with Kate Yancho, who is the Executive Director. They're job titles, right? But I want to know what you do on a daily basis. So go ahead and tell me.
Yes. So as you said, I am the Associate Artistic Director as well as Dance Academy Coordinator. So I spend my morning, afternoon, and evening in the theater, given both of those roles. Monday through Friday, we rehearse, and I have been leading company class. So that's working with our professional dancers as well as some other advanced dancers in the area. So I lead them through our technique with a little bit of my own flair to it. Outside of that, I'm in board meetings, executive committee meetings, going into the community, doing a lot of outreach. And that sort of segues into my other role, which is the Dance Academy Coordinator, which is where I'm at in the evenings. So that is when I manage our Dance Academy. And we have found that it's really awesome being able to cater dance to youth and adults. Most places around the area only cater to youth dance programming. Yeah. So it's really awesome to have that little pocket that we have that's our own of adult dance. And then seeing how we can mold both our youth and adults to just being more empathetic, more judgment-free, more creative, authentic community members.
And what about you, Kate?
As an executive director, I'm a lot of behind the scenes. That's what I do. So I'm attending most of those meetings with her, working with our board of directors, working with our executive committee that really steers the ship for Wellspring, Cori Terry and Dancers. I'm also our development director. So I'm our primary grant writer and fundraiser. I am our HR department. I am our volunteer coordinator, like all of those things. But I have an outstanding team that allows me to really give them the space to do their work. And I'm just here to challenge and support as they need.
And it must be pretty amazing working with Cori Terry, right?
Extremely. It feels like a blessing most of the time.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yes, that's what I mean. A legend, right? What are the styles of dance at Wellspring?
So we only do modern dance for the company. Some people call it contemporary. I describe it as being like barefoot ballet, although we don't use classical music and there's no tutus or anything like that. We don't wear toe shoes, it's barefoot. And so we're very grounded and use our feet a lot.
Yeah.
And the music is more contemporary, new music.
I loved your quote. Dance bypasses the intellect and goes straight to the gut. It's so true.
It really is true. If you can get there, it takes a little bit of practice because of your instinct, I think, as a modern human, is to sit there in the audience and try to figure out, what does it mean?
Yeah.
But I always say to people, what does the sunset mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a narrative or an intellectual meaning. It's just what you experience when you see those colors, what you experience when you watch the sun go down. And it's the same thing. It's just dance is an abstract art. You're watching people move with each other and lift each other, and don't look for meaning, just experience it directly.
Must be exciting to curate experiences, right? Dance experiences.
Well, and I love that you use that word experiences, Kim, because when I started at Wellspring, That was one of my first goals. And I came in, and as I kind of looked at what we were doing, did a little needs assessment, I was like, I want people to come to our space and I want them to remember what it smelled like, what it tasted like, what it felt like. I don't want them to just come in and watch a show or come in and take a class and then leave. I want to create an environment that allows them to experience it sensorially, all of the senses taking it in, so that it's something that they'll really remember, and it will be something that will make an impact for them.
We also always have a talk back with our concerts as well. So I think that really enhances the experience, and the audience can connect with not only the artistic director, Cori Terry, myself, the associate artistic director, and then Alexis Harris, the rehearsal director, but they also get the panel of the full company as well. So they can direct questions immediately to our one male dancer. They say, what's it like being the only guy in the group, or things like that.
Storytelling through dance. That sounds like so beautiful. So tell me what that looks like.
The arts are here to help people elevate and tell their stories and get their souls out into the universe. Right. And dance is no exception to that. So I think for us, it's both having a stage where our professional company can do that and share that with our community and our audiences, so that they can be moved in whatever ways that is when they come to our shows, but also then bringing our students into the classroom and helping them find their voice. We really focus on creativity and educating the whole person, that idea that you're not just this body that's coming in to move through these positions, but we want to see you. We want to know who you are.
Marissa, you probably have firsthand experience with that. How does it look when somebody comes in and they finally get it?
Well, I've been doing this for 25 years now, and I don't think it's fully clicked for me yet. So that's actually a very common question that comes up in talkbacks. Like, what was this piece about? For me personally, and I know that this is where Cori and I align a little bit, is that when we create works, that we have a set idea or intention or mode or mood or narrative in mind, and we let that go on the stage. And the intention of the choreographer may be this very clear thing, and it was this very distinct instance in my life, but someone else may see that and be like, oh, that's me and my brother when we were fighting when we were 3, and when we made up, and now we're better than ever at age 50 or something.
I think people are really used to going to the ballet or somewhere where the story is very clearly articulated. We're going to tell you the story of the Nutcracker. We're going to tell you the story of Peter and the Wolf. Whereas modern dance is, you're not getting that. You're not coming in with a clear cut, here is the book that we're reading to you with our bodies. It's their stories inside. And I think that that's what makes it particularly special, is that you're getting to know these people intimately with the stories that they're telling with the bodies. There is no right answer. There's no right intention. Feel what you feel, see what you see, live in that moment, and just love that moment.
You just wrapped Unbound, right? It's the spring concert of dance. Tell me about some of the highlights.
Since the pandemic, it's been kind of interesting for me. I mean, it's been hard, but it's been interesting in the sense that because we had a little bit less time, we weren't able to really create new choreography, but what we did was go back into the archives and look at all the old work. And lo and behold, I have so many older dances that are really good. And we've been archiving them and then teaching the older work. So one of the things we did was a piece from 1992. It was a duet that I choreographed for me and another dancer. And my 2 dancers now, Alexis Harris and Carolyn Pampelon-Rabbers, did that duet. And I was really worried about it. I was worried that it was going to be really dated.
Yeah.
But people loved it. So many people told me it was their favorite piece on the show. It just was amazing to me.
And you offer so much programming, for the community as well. I was reading, though, about something called radfest.
It happens in our theater at the Wellspring Theater, and we've been doing it for, I think it's 12 years now. It came from a program we used to do called the Dance Forum, which originally was created so that other dancers, and including students of mine and at Wellspring, would have a place to perform their own work. It wasn't professional, but they were presented in a professional setting with lights and their own costumes and the use of our space. But after a long time of doing the Dance Forum, we decided that we needed to make it professional. And so we started an application process and got people from all over the country. We do it every March. We've been doing it for a really long time. Wellspring always opens out the show, and then the rest of the show is people from all over the country. And it's all modern contemporary dance.
So if you had to sum up, if someone asked you, what's Wellspring's mission? What's their purpose for being here? What would you say?
It has been my mission for all these years to help people understand the difference between a community group that is made up of, for instance, high school students and a professional company, which are trained dancers who get paid to do their art. And we are professionals, so we pay our dancers a salary, which I'm extremely proud of. It's very unusual to be able to have a dance company where people are actually on salary. What Wellspring, Cori Terry Dancers is about presenting modern dance to audiences all over from Kalamazoo and beyond.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Cori Terry, the founder and artistic director of Wellspring, Cori Terry and Dancers. Thank you so much for talking with me here today. You've lived an incredible life, and I believe there's still a lot left. You've got so much work to do here in Kalamazoo, huh?
Thank you. I hope so too. Yes.
Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation, helping to build and enrich the cultural life of Greater Kalamazoo.